Hello and welcome to Budgets and Blossom. My name is Jen. I'm a newbie cash stuffer. Last year, my husband and I were fortunate enough to pay off all of our credit card debt. And this year we are on a mission to pay off our 2 car loans, or at least get as far as we can on those. So please stick around for the journey. So in today's episode, we are going to be doing our second cash stuffing of January. And before we get going on that, I did have some funds that were left over from Christmas. This was gift money that was given to me, and I just had it kind of sitting in my wallet, but I am going to go ahead and disperse it to one of my funds. So let's go ahead and just get that into that. So I'm going to put it into my Maple fund, which Maple is our dog. Our 1-year-old Dutch Shepherd Malinois mix. And really quickly, that's $20, $40, $65, $66, $67, $68, and $69 that is going in there. So I'm just going to go ahead and shove that in there for now because we're going to be adding to it today, I think. But yeah, so we decided to put her in some training classes, so we're going to focus some extra money on her. So now we're going to go ahead and get into the cash stuffing. And I had been wanting a cute little cash envelope, but I didn't want to spend money on one. And then I've had this little satchel thing here in my closet sitting there forever. I've never used it, but it came in one of those beauty boxes like years and years and years ago, where they would send you the little samples. So I just thought it was so cute. So today we'll be stuffing 1, 50, 70, 90, 210, 220, 230, 240, 250, 260, 270, 5, 80, 5, 95, 300, 5, 10, 15, and 20. So $320 is what we will be cash stuffing today. So how is 2026 starting off for you guys? Please leave me a comment below and let me know how it's going, whether it be your financial journey or just your other goals in general. I would love to hear how things are going, so please leave me a comment. I'm so excited about this cash stuffing. I really feel like it's a way that is going to keep me accountable on my finances. And it's just kind of so fun. And there's something about dealing with the cash that is just so unlike swiping a card. It's like, I feel like I don't want to give up my cash. So I'm so excited for what this year is going to bring and what we're able to do financially on our journey. So I love that you guys are here along for the ride. Please remember to hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. So like I said, we are going to be going heavy on stuffing some money for Maple. We do have a few dollars left in some of these categories. So groceries had 5. Eating out had $20, $35, $36, which I'm going to set that dollar aside for a $1 challenge. Household had 5. Fuel had 50. And Maple had 10. So I'm actually going to go ahead and take this money and set it aside. We're going to stuff that in her other envelope, not our wallet category one, so we can start building up that other fund. And I'm going to go ahead and set this in the dollar folder. And I just actually made an executive decision. I'm going to use this cute little envelope as my $1 challenge folder this year. And so any one that I have left over in my wallet categories, I will be putting into this throughout the year, and that will be a savings challenge that we're working on. Just a little fun exercise. All right, so now let's go ahead and get to stuffing. So groceries is getting $125, as will most likely always be the case. And since we just emptied out all the categories, that's all it'll have. Eating out is getting $50. Household is getting 20. Gas is getting skipped, and we're good on fuel, so we'll come back around to it next week. And then Maple is getting her normal wallet category amount of $30 for the week. And I'm not stuffing miscellaneous for now, but I did have some items that I spent for the week, and I will just go ahead and keep holding on to that until I do an unstuffing to pay my bills at the end of the month or things that I had to put on my credit card. All right, so next up are our bills sinking funds. So car wash is going to get $15, 10, 15, and now it has 10, 20, 25, and 30. And subscriptions is going to get 5. So now it has 10. And those two categories are monthly categories that come out, but they do go on the credit card, so I will unstuff those at the end of the month when I go to pay off my credit card. Memberships is going to be getting 10, and it already has 10, so now it will have 20. HOA is getting $15 this week. So now it has 10, 20, and 5. And we pay this on an annual basis. So we actually are just paying it this month in full. So now we're saving up for next year so that way we don't have to find a lump sum amount to do that. So excited that we're saving throughout the year to make these expenses a lot more easier to manage. Auto registration is getting 15. So now it has 10, 25, and 30. Although our goal is to pay off extra debt, we are holding off for the moment. My husband gets a bonus in March. So it may have to wait that long. Hopefully we'll be able to get something in there next month. But like I said, we had to pay off our HOA and some other expenses that come up this time of year. So we're not able to stuff anything extra this month. We're kind of bare bones minimum here. Okay, and now for our final binder. This is our spending binder. Car maintenance is getting skipped this week, but it does still have $40 in it. And my car registration is due, and I do need to get a smog. So that's what that's going to be going towards. Home maintenance is getting $15. And so now it has 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, and 23. So Maple Vet, let's go ahead and pull that out since we had some extra money. And this was the extra money from the wallet categories. And she'll be getting an extra 5 today as well. So let's go ahead and get that all straightened out. All right, so Maple now has 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 140, 150, 155, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 81, 82, 83, and 84. $184. Oh my gosh, that is so amazing. I think it's about $260 is what we have to pay, so. And then bulk shopping is getting $5. So now it has 10. Spendy Jen is getting skipped. Self-care is getting skipped. Clothing is getting skipped. Nespresso is getting skipped. Gifts is getting 5. Now it has 10. And Christmas is getting 5. So now it also has 10. And actually, now I am just remembering I did not want to give Maple my Christmas money. I mean, she may end up getting it if we don't reach that $260 amount or a portion of it. But my husband and I were actually going to be splitting that. So from the beginning, it was $69 that I had in there. So let's go ahead and pull that. So 50, 65, 66, 67, 68, and 69. So we're actually putting that in Spendy Jen. Whoops. 20, 40, 60, 80, 95, 100, 5, 10, and 15. Let me count that again. 20, 40, 60, 80, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15. Okay, so now Maple has 115. So that number sounds a little bit closer to being right to me. And then let's go and add this into Spendy Jen. That way we don't give Maple all my money. And then me and my husband can split the cost on that. So 50, 65, 70, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So now Spendy Jen has $74 in it. Woohoo! Thank you for sticking around for that. So that is going to conclude today's cash stuffing, the second full cash stuffing that I've ever done. I appreciate you so much for being here. Like I said, please hit that like and subscribe button so that you stick around for the journey. I would love to hear a comment from you. Just let me know how you're doing on your journey if you've started. If you're having any hesitations about starting, I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye-bye.